Maybe.
Easy.
What's going on, guys? Jondel here with Akimwilliams. We're here in Astoria, Queens, Life, Health, and Fitness, where I work. I train people here. We're here about to do a bicep and tricep workout. Akimwilliams will let you know what we're gonna do.
Well, what's going on, MD? The last time me and John trained, we did legs. So today we're about to hit our bicep, triceps, and I'm about to try to learn some new methods from John. I'm usually a cable guy, and John usually use a lot of free weights. So we try to incorporate both of those together and see how it works out.
So, what's going on, guys? We're here at Life, Health, and Fitness again. Me and Akeem just finished up our bis and tris workout. For starters, we started off with some really light dumbbell curls. We just started out really light just to get some blood into the muscle, get our joints warmed up, and moving forward into the workout, we wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go.
Step back.
What's going on, MD? For the second workout, we did barbell curls, basically. I'm not a big fan of barbell curls, but John insisted that we basically do it. So if you look at the video, it's my first time doing it, so basically try not to make the comments too harsh. But anyway, we started off with like 25 pounds on each side, rep range of basically 12 to 15 reps, and then we move basically to a 35 and then 45 to finish it off. It was a pretty interesting workout because there's always a difference between doing cables, which I'm more used to, and doing free weights. And with the free weights, you basically get more of a pump, I feel, because for some reason I think you recruit more muscle fibers while you do the free weights. So if any of you guys would like to try it out, basically that's one of the difference I see between free weights and cables as far as bicep is concerned.
Yeah, right. Next exercise that we moved on to was preacher curls. Funny, everybody thinks because you're a pro you can't learn anything new. I always tell everybody, just because I have my pro card doesn't mean anything to me. I'm still willing to learn. And Akeem is big enough that it's easy to see he's got great arms. And we were talking in the middle of our workout, and he was telling me he really focuses a lot on his preacher. On this preacher movement during his arm workouts, and as you can see, he was able to go a lot heavier and really push his arms. And I learned some things from him. I'm gonna really try and focus on that exercise a lot more in the near future to kind of give my biceps that shape that he has, and hopefully I can mimic his great arms one day.
I could just keep going. Look. Measure it next to John's head.
Maybe.
Easy. See, my hands are straight. You're going like this a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to put them straight like that. Yeah.
See, I always start right, but then slowly it just, I don't know why.
Well, for me, basically, preacher curls is a staple in my workout. Sometimes when I do biceps, it's the only workout I usually do. I don't train biceps so much because they grow really fast. But what it does is basically gives you that focus, and basically targeted muscle in the sense that you're able to work on your bicep peak more versus like doing a dumbbell curl or basically doing a barbell curl. With the preacher curls, it basically targets your peak. So if you want a great peak on your bicep, you should definitely try to do preacher curls. Set this for Adam. Yeah. That's it. Oh, shit.
The next exercise we did was the hammer curls. I love hammer curls. It's one of the things I do in most of my exercises. It probably contributes a lot to my forearm development. Brachialis really develops the outer part of your bicep and then into your forearm. So it's something that I love to do. A lot of people compliment me on my forearms and also my biceps. I got a lot of thickness in there, so I really think it contributes to that. Again, I'm still trying to learn as much as I can. But it's definitely one of the things that I love to do.
Okay. Next exercise is basically something I call seated cable curls. I've seen a few old school bodybuilders do it, so kind of incorporated into my workouts basically to force more blood into the muscle. It's kind of like a finishing movement in terms of when you get that pump and the blood is flowing in the biceps. It's something to basically just add that polished touch to your bicep. So it's not a heavy movement. You know, you could go light as possible and just focus on targeting the bicep and heating that peak, perfecting that peak basically. You gotta go in there.
I thought it was my outer knee. It was inside. There you go. Yep.